Hi, Perpetual Mommy with the Sensible Mommy here today to talk to you about some of my custom pieces. Some of my favorite type of YouTube videos to do are packing videos, and in my packing videos they're full of custom items, and I get lots of questions about where I got them or how I found the seamstresses. So I thought I'd take a few minutes today and just talk to you guys about how I do get my custom pieces made, or some of my favorite seamstresses that I do have that I use, just so that if you're interested in getting some custom pieces, you have a starting point if you've never had any made for you before, or you've never bought any pre-done custom pieces before. It might just be like a launching point, a step-off point for you to find out, you know, who you enjoy, what products you enjoy, and just give you a place to begin. That was very helpful for me when I first started. Was I found a woman who was an excellent seamstress, who made me some great pieces, and the pieces that I wanted that she was not able to make because they weren't in her kind of forte that she did. She pointed me in the right direction for some other really good seamstresses. And I will tell you, not all seamstresses are created the same. Some are better than others. And what I enjoy and what I like in a seamstress may not be what you enjoy and what you would like in your seamstress. So I'm not saying that the ones that I'm showing you are the best out there. They're just the ones that I enjoy, the ones that I tend to buy from the most often. Everything you see here, I did either purchase with my own money or I've purchased from this seamstress with my own money. Now, this is not all of my custom pieces. These are just some of my favorites. And what you see here in front of you are my fobs. So I have more fobs than this. I have an embarrassing number of fobs. But Andrea, who has Fobs by Andrea, makes the most gorgeous fobs I have ever seen, and it is my favorite way to customize my bags. It's really a neat way to make your bag individual, add a fun little touch to it. It's a conversation piece for a lot of people, so when I'm out and about, a lot of people want to talk to me about my fobs, and it's a nice way to meet people when you're out and you're in a waiting room, in a doctor's office, you're just, in a line somewhere at the post office, wherever you may be. It's a nice way for someone to approach you and start a conversation. And I'm a really social person, so typically I enjoy speaking with people when I'm, somewhere just to pass the time. So anyways, these are some of my fobs that I've had made. These are all custom fobs, so what that means for me is that I talk to Andrea either, it's all through Facebook, so she does have a page, Fobs by Andrea, and everything that I'm going to talk to you guys about, if you missed the name or the link, whether it's on Etsy or Facebook, I'm going to put that in the description. So you will have that link to the seamstress, either their Etsy page again, their Facebook page, the Jujubee Customs Cooperative, wherever they belong, so that you can get a custom item for yourself if you would like. But all of these fobs were custom designed by me, so what you're able to do with Andrea is you're able to pick any of your main pieces, and then you can customize your beads. So she has pictures, so you can pick whether you want a heart or you want a circle for your clasp. You can pick what kind of beads you want, what color beads you want. It's literally, the options are endless. And so she has silver hardware. This one is gold hardware. I tend to prefer silver, so most of my fobs do have silver hardware versus the gold, but this was done for the Legacy collection when it first came out, and that was for my Duchess. I used to have a Duchess BFF, and that was what that was done for. So anyways, I mix and match. I mean, this one was originally done for PerkiToki, but it works for unikiki, it works for unikiki 2.0. So they're all interchangeable, and Donatella tends to be my favorite, so I actually have a lot of Donatella here. Also really like Latte. I like all of my fobs. But this is just to give you an idea of what you can have done. Again, it's Fobs by Andrea, and every single bit is customizable. You can also send her a charm that you have that you want made into a fob, and she can do that for you as well. So I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the frame, and then we're going to go talk about some other custom lovelies that I have. Let me get this out of here. I want to do it gently though, because I want to scratch up my beautiful fobs. Alright. Now, one of my absolute favorite seamstresses of all time, if you've belonged to the Facebook pages for a while, you may have heard her name. She goes by Broshoe Smith on Facebook. She has an Etsy shop. It's called Bebe Notions, and she used to do a lot of custom work. Now she does a lot of work through her Etsy shop. She's taking more time for her family, but of all the seamstresses that I use, she's probably my favorite. She makes something called the Sassy. Now the Sassy, for those of you who've been watching my videos, this is my favorite pouch of all time. So this is done in the JGB fabric. I always screw this up. This is the TokiPerky. So this was the original one, and this was before PerkiToki came out. So this is TokiPerky, and she made these for me, and they literally, this is my favorite size. It's my favorite shape. It's a nice, roomy inside. It opens really great. Again, this is called a Sassy. And this again was done by, she goes by Brochu Smith on Facebook, but her shop is called Bebe Notions. But these are my favorite pieces that she's ever made me. She's also made me a couple custom unikiki pieces. So when I first found unikiki, I could not find a full set, and so I didn't have a small set piece available. And so she said to me that she could make me a small set piece, and not only did she make me a small set piece, but I wanted it a little bit larger than a standard small. Now remember, when I had this done, it was before the new style set pieces came out, so this was actually quite a bit larger than the old small set pieces in the B set. It opens great. You can use it as a wallet, can use it as a mini makeup bag. It again is, this is also one of my favorite pieces that I've ever had done. And I actually have two of these. One of them is in one of my bags right now though, so I can't get a hold of it. And then this was the strap that goes with the Sassy. Whichever one I'd like to use, I can make it a wristlet if I'd like. Now, Brochu has also made me several booty pod covers. So this is a booty pod cover that shows up a lot in a lot of my videos, and this is the print PerkiToki. So the other one was TokiPerky. This is PerkiToki. Now the booty pod cover is the outside fabric cover. It's not the plastic on the inside. And she's made me several. She's probably made me 3 or 4 of these over the last couple years. And she just adds some fun little touches. She adds the charms to her zipper pulls. She's got a D-ring up here that you can use if you want to, you know, put a strap on it. So it's just, she does impeccable work. I mean, the sewing on this is just, it's phenomenal on all of her work. You never see any flaws. It's just, it's amazing. She has amazing work. So if you ever have a chance to get on Etsy and get on her shop and you see something on that you like, grab it, because stuff's one of a kind. So I'm going to move on to my next seamstress now. Now this is made by a lady named Cindy Volk. She's actually Brochu's mama, and she has a shop, and her shop is called Silly Stuff and Whatnot on Etsy, and she was one of the pioneers, if not the pioneer, of this type of pouch. So these are the Medi pouches, and they used to look different, and then there was a copyright, I think, that someone had, and the design changed. And so Cindy started making this, and she calls it the Pretty Unique Pouch, the Pup Pouch. And I love this little size that I have. Again, this is the print TokiPerky, and it's just really fun. And every seamstress has their little thing. Like this one has a really nice charm right here on the pull. It opens really nice. It's got a nice top part that's hidden. You've got the clear vinyl on the front. You've got the actual, I don't know if you guys can see it, the embossed Tokidoki lining on the inside. And again, her seamstress work is phenomenal. It's flawless. And again, she has a shop, Silly Stuff and Whatnot, on Etsy, and I'll link that below. This is the only custom piece that I have by Cindy, but I would buy another one from her in a heartbeat. So I love this. And I'm actually going to leave this here because I have 3 of these type of pouches that I'm going to show you. Now the next one that I have is made by Jittima, and she has a shop on Etsy. It's called My Bebo. And you can see it looks almost the same. Every seamstress does something a little bit different. This pouch is a little bit bigger. Now what you'll find with these kind of medical pouches is you can get them in almost any shape or size. Some are vertical, some are horizontal. They're small, they're large, they're extra large. And this is the print Fairytella by JGB. Turn it over so you guys can see it if you haven't seen Fairytella before. And it's almost identical to the one made by Cindy at Silly Stuff and Whatnot. The seamstress work on it is phenomenal. Again, you have the red Tokidoki lining, the embossed lining on the inside. She's got her tag here. She's got her tag here. She's got the fun zipper pull. She's got the nice little D-ring on the side that you can add a strap to if you want to. The other thing that I have by Jittima that I actually completely am just enamored with. It is a luxury item. It is not by any means a necessary item, but this is my custom playpack case, and I use this in almost all of my videos. And this is in the print TokiSweet. This was done by, oh my gosh, what is that brand? Oh, I can't remember. It's the wet bag brand. It's escaping me right now. It is actually 11:30 at night that I'm recording this video. I'll put it in there, but this is the TokiSweet print. And in here, I keep my playpack cases. I keep some stickers, some crayons. These are the twistable crayons. I have a pen. So this is for my 1- and 2-year-old. They color it, pass the time. It's amazing work. So you've got the mesh here. Right here, it's a mesh pocket. And right here is a nice zippered pocket. And it's got the fabric lining with the vinyl plastic. And again, this was customizable. I sent her my change pad. She was able to let me pick my pattern placement, and with almost all of the seamstresses, as long as it's not a pre-done piece, if you're sending in your own fabric, you can pick which characters you want where for the most part. Down to, you know, like here, I got to pick whether I wanted an elastic closure or I wanted a snap closure, what color snap I wanted, who was on the back. So custom pieces can be a lot of fun, and they can really make them exactly how you want them. Now the next pouch I'm going to show you is made by Christy McCoy, and she has a shop, and her shop is called Crafting After Dark on Facebook. And again, I'm going to link all this information, and you can see these pouches are almost the same, but they all have something a little bit different. And what's fun about Christy's pouches, and again, I got to pick the pattern placement. There's my Donatella. She's my favorite if you haven't noticed on anything. Donatella, my absolute favorite. Love Lily right here too. Is that her clear vinyl on the front is glitter. So I'm not sure how well that's showing up for you guys, but the glitter portion is actually the clear vinyl. It's not the fabric on the inside. And then she adds, you know, fun little embellishments to her zipper pulls as well. And you can see the size difference in each one of these pouches. So people are like, well, why do you have more than one? Well, they're all different sizes. I can use them for different things. So, you know, I might be more likely to use this one as actually a medical pouch for Band-Aids. I use this one for a lot of lotions or posh sticks if I'm going to carry these. This one for me would be great for snack items like restaurant essentials. If I don't need a whole bunch with me, I'm not taking food, I'm just taking the silverware and the bibs. So, you know, all of them serve different purposes for me, although they look very, very similar. So again, this was Silly Stuff and Whatnot. This is My Babo by Jittima, and this is Crafting After Dark by Christy McCoy. Let me go ahead and move these. And then another little fun thing that I have here that sometimes you may see in my videos, it's in almost all of my bags. I don't always pull it out when I'm going through stuff, but this is actually a custom mirror. Again, my Donatella right here, and it's a mirror. Well, it's a dirty mirror. You can see my fingerprints on it. And this one is made by Deliriously Mine, and she makes the best mirrors. The fabric on the other side, I don't know if you guys can see this, she has a special machine that keeps the fabric inside so they don't pull out. Some people were having trouble with another seamstress who was making these, another custom person who was making them and wasn't using the same technique, and the mirrors and the fabric weren't staying together. But hers, this is my second mirror that I have by her, and I've had this one for quite a bit. This is the unikiki print, and I don't have it. It looks brand new. It looks flawless, besides the fact that it's got my, you know, dirty fingerprints on it. Go ahead and move that. And again, that's Deliriously Mine on Facebook. And then another one of my absolute favorite seamstresses, and I'm actually waiting on some custom stuff that's not in yet. This one is, and I'm gonna probably butcher her name, and I'm so sorry if I'm saying this wrong. This, I believe, is Manuela, Mihaila, I think is how you say her name. And she's in the Custom Cooperative Facebook page for Jujube. And this is a case, I can't talk. This one snaps open, and it holds a full package of baby wipes. So I can get a full, like 72 count baby wipe package in there, and it's just a fun way to add some, you know, flair and personality to maybe just a plain, you know, baby wipe case that you have with you. And a lot of times, because I do have two babies, I have a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old, I require having a lot of baby wipes with me. So if we're going somewhere on an all-day trip, we're going to be all out, I'm probably not going to take a wipe pouch case. I'm going to take a full bag of baby wipes, and they fit great in here. And it's just, it's cute, it's fun. And I have my Donatella right there. And again, this was made by Manuela, and again, she's on the Custom Cooperative, and I'll put her information below. love this piece. This was one of my very first custom pieces I ever had done. Okay, and the very last items that I'm going to show you, I just received. And you're going to see that they actually still have, I haven't used them yet. They still have like where they go. These are custom straps for my Unikiki 2.0 Be Sporty. And I'm going to do a packing and review video on my new Unikiki 2.0 Be Sporty after I've used these straps on the Unikiki Sporty for a while. So I just received these the other day. I haven't even put them on the bag yet. I have looked at them. They are sewn beautifully. Again, I got to pick my pattern placement. I have my Donatella right there, my rainbow uni right here. I didn't have the best change pad to send in. I didn't have great change pad luck with my orders this time around. But on the back side, you can see she used the actual Tokidoki embossed lining. It does have memory foam inside, so it's nice and squishy. And along with these pieces, she also sent me this card holder. So it's really fun with my Donatella right there on front. The blue uni on the back. With a snap opening so you can put some stuff in here. A lot of fun. And she has her logo right there. You can see it. And she has a, let me make sure that I'm going to tell you the right, her name is Maribeth Sampson, and she has a Facebook page called Aloha Crafty Mama. And so again, everything's customizable. So she sent me that along with the straps and this really fun keychain. And it has a little heart on the end of it. So right now, these are the kind of customs that I'm going to be rocking all the time in all my bags. Hopefully this was helpful to you to let you know the kind of customs that you can get done. Maybe, again, gives you a jump off point for finding a seamstress that you may enjoy. Now, the other customs that I have that you do not see in this video, because honestly, I bought them a really long time ago when I first got into Jujube and wasn't really aware of the seamstresses, was my, what do you call them? And I'm seriously having word finding difficulties. My stroller clips. I have 2 sets of stroller clips. I have 1 set in Duchess and I have 1 set in TokiPerky, and for the life of me, I don't know who made either set of stroller clips, which is why they're not on here. But the Jujube Custom Cooperative is full of great seamstresses who can make great stroller clips. So stroller clips, they're everywhere. They're all over the Custom Cooperative. So again, they're not here, but I do use those all the time along with my Petunia Pickle Bottom stroller clips. Just depends on the bag that I'm using. But again, hopefully this was helpful. I am going to start a forum chat at the Sensible Mama, and I'll link that below as well for anybody who wants to go on over there and talk about maybe your favorite custom pieces that you have or your favorite seamstresses that you use for either your Jujube items or any other diaper bag essentials that you use. Love to hear from you. Again, this is Perpetual Mommy with the Sensible Mama. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody, so you know this would not be a Perpetual Mommy or Perpetual Mommy with the Sensible Mama video if there wasn't an addendum, because, that's how I roll. So I was talking to you guys about Christy McCoy and her really fun pouches with the glitter, and this got buried underneath my notepad and I forgot to talk about it. But I wanted to tell you, she makes these really fun keychains, and what's different about the keychains that she makes is, see how her, remember she has the sparkle in her vinyl? She also keeps the sparkle going here with the fabric. I'm not even sure. It looks like it's, I don't even know. It looks like it's ribbon that she sews on there. That's this really fun glitter. And then she has this charm. So, she's really girly and sparkly and super duper fun. And what's different about this keychain versus like the keychain that's from Maribeth Sampson is that Maribeth's is like a wristlet, and then Christy's is like a grab and go. And this might actually even be fun to put on like a diapering essentials bag, so that you can grab it. Let's say you're using a medium set piece and you don't want to put the strap on it, but you want to have a way to grab it easy. So there's all kinds of things that you could do with this one just based on the shape. But again, so this is one that I did receive from Christy McCoy, and this was a surprise that she sent to me. I didn't even know she did these, and when I got it, I was just super excited about it, not only because I have Lily right here, but I really think that the ribbon that she uses, this really glittery ribbon, is it's a lot of fun, and I really like her little charm that she has on here as well. So I did want to give her a shout out for this because I have another one like this that I bought about 2 years ago that is totally from another seamstress that's just, you know, after 2 years of being on my keys is really dirty and I needed a new one. But this one, again, was a surprise and was just super fun and different. And just, again, goes to show you how while seamstresses may make the same type of product, they all have, again, their different flair, their different take on, you know, the best way to make something or how they feel the best way to make something is. So, again, this is Perpetual Mommy with the Sensible Mama. Hope this helped. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.